Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Nate from Vape with Nate. I'm back at you today with another review. Today I have a hardware review. Okay, like I've been saying, I just got a new toy. For those of you guys that saw my quick little preview, I did get the Little Boy RDA by Pro. Let me go ahead and drip some juice, and then we'll get into the review. I'm not dripping on the Little Boy right now because I'm going to be reviewing it. So I went ahead and took out the wick, and I'm actually using right now the Mutation X version 2. So got a review coming up for this one in the next day or so. So let me take a vape. Mutation X, guys, right there. All right, so without further ado, guys, the Little Boy by Pro. Okay. Oops. I guess it'd kind of help if I didn't drop it, right? Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. All right. So you have your, real quick, so you guys can see that there's a little boy with the gas mask. Right there, you guys can't see it, but there's a serial number right there. This is I believe they call it a 1-to-1 or a 1-on-1, something like that. It's an exact replica of the original. So this top cap is just freaking crazy. This drip tip, rather, I'm sorry, the drip tip, that's the only negative thing I can say about this, is that this drip tip is a son of a bitch to get out. I mean, it's so freaking hard. Let me go ahead and screw this onto my ohm reader really quick, so I can try and get this drip tip off. Son of a bitch. Okay. That's too freaking hard. Okay, so anyway, where I had to use my teeth to fucking pry it off. But it is, I mean, look at that. That is just freaking huge. Okay, so it comes with that drip tip. Up top, you can't see it, but it says custom, or Masterpiece Custom Vapes. Right there on top. Okay, CMV. And then it has of course, the Little Boy. This is like a polished black, and the polished black, it's a bit of a fingerprint magnet. It's good. It looks really cool. It's 22 inch in diameter, so it'll sit flush on most of your, in fact, on all of your 22 inch mech mods. So let's go ahead and take a look at. I did not take the coils off. I was using it a little while ago, so I just went ahead and took the wick out just so you guys can actually see. Okay, look at that well. That's an awesome well right there. That is so cool. The only setback or drawback to this, if you would, and this is just my personal preference, is you have to have your coils lined up right here, okay, by the little wall part right there, okay, in order for line up your air holes right there. But I don't really like that, only because sometimes what if I don't want to do a center post build? What if I want to just have them off to the side, you know? But that's just my personal preference, guys. I believe this is 304 stainless steel, but yeah, no, it has, as you guys can see, Phillips heads, screws. The negatives are actually made into the walls on the side, and the negative is, the positive rather, just sits flush on top, or rather not flush, but it sits right there in the middle, and it has a look at the bottom part real quick. It does have your adjustable 510 pin. Okay, right there on the bottom. So you can basically screw it and unscrew it to fit whatever atomizer you have. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so it's really not much to it, you know. Let me go ahead and pause this. I'm going to go ahead and wick it, and then we'll go ahead and vape on it and talk a little bit more about it. Alright guys, so I'm back, and there she is, all wicked up right there. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just drip some of my favorite, one of my favorite juices. Where'd you go? Alright, this is my favorite juice. One of my favorite juices. Not even really exactly sure how to pronounce that, but the flavor of this is just phenomenal, guys. The flavor is a strawberry vanilla custard. If there are some vanilla custard people out there, this is definitely a way for you to go. Put that drip tip back on. Going to shake this up. This is a 6 milligram nic level, guys, by the way. So let me go ahead and actually take off my Mutation X. Put on the little boy. The little boy. Alright. So just gonna put this back on really quick. Take it off my ohm reader. Sit this little boy onto my TID box mod. And drip some of this juice on it. So yeah, it's been a while, guys, I know, since I actually put a video up, but you know, I was going through some personal things in my life, so now that the majority of that stuff is pretty much out of the way, now I can focus on doing these videos for you guys, the vaping community. I know that there are a lot of people turning to vaping and everything, and they really don't know what are some good RDAs out there. Keep in mind, guys, that even with RDAs, just like juices, everything is subjective. So whatever I might like, there's, you know, a possibility that you may not. So, and vice versa, you know. So but whatever you think of this video, guys, just do me a favor, leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if you guys liked it, if there's anything you guys want to see me do differently. Really appreciate it, guys. Your feedback is always welcome, and I will always return your messages. So now that this little boy is juiced up, there we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and one thing I did fail to mention is that this does have airflow control. So right there next to the gas mask, you have 1, 2, and 3. This RDA can be set up for single, dual, or quad coil builds. As you guys see, I do have this set up for dual mode coils. So what I like to do personally, line this bad boy up. This is a very this is pretty airy. It's an airy draw, so I kind of like to close it off just a little bit right there. See, I can see the silver part right there. It's not fully open, but it's pretty good, guys. It's to my liking. So the flavor that I get from this RDA is just really good. This is definitely for the Cloud Chaser competition. If you go into a cloud competition with the little boy, he ain't gonna be little too long. It'll definitely win you some competitions. But just like everything else, remember, guys, not only is it the atomizer or the airflow, but it also has to do with the batteries, the build, and your inhale exhale technique, guys. So I don't blow the biggest clouds like I've seen. I'll get there one day, but you know, this definitely makes me look like a pro. So Yeah, so once again, guys, this is Nate from Vaping with Nate. I want to thank you guys for taking the time out of your busy day to review this video. And if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, like I said, please feel free to leave them there on the bottom. If you guys are watching this on my Facebook channel, please feel free. I'm going to have a link shooting you guys over to my YouTube channel. And remember, guys, I am trying to build my following. So if you guys can hit that subscribe button, I'd really appreciate it. So once again, this is Nathan from Vaping with Nate. You guys stay safe, keep vaping, and I will talk to you guys a little bit later.